Bob, Tony, we're talking Leeds United and we're talking a proud club, and today this proud club has got a new crest on its jersey. Now if you want to see this crest, obviously go to the Leeds United Twitter feed and you'll see it right now. You could go to my Twitter feed at Jim White. I've retweeted the Leeds United Twitter feed and you can have a look at it. Tony has got it in front of him, Bob's got it in front of him. It's a different kind of crest, so who wants to describe it? I tell you who will let describe it. The chief executive of the football club joins us now, and he's Angus Kinnear. Angus, good afternoon.
Morning. Afternoon, gents.
How are you, Angus?
Angus, good afternoon. Managing director or chief executive, what do you prefer?
Either will do.
Good man. Angus, you describe it then to us, because I looked at it and I thought, I wonder. Now, this is a new badge. By the fans, for the fans. So the fans have had a big say in it, Angus. And how would you describe it? It's a fellow in a Leeds United shirt, kind of fist pumping the heart of the jersey, isn't it?
Yeah, well, this is what's known to all Leeds United fans as the Leeds salute. So it's something which has been with the club for decades. Fans do it, players do it. It started when Leeds United won a corner. It's now done as the crowd sing marching on together. And it's become something which is a powerful sort of symbol between the fans, the club, and the players.
It's slightly Soviet. I like it, actually. The more I've looked at it, it's very simple. I'm a huge fan of the Scunthorpe one, when Scunthorpe had their fans redesign theirs. And they had the Soviet era, the guy with the big girder. And this is very much... And I don't mean that in a pejorative way, Soviet. I mean, it's very stark. Do you know what I mean? It hasn't got a lot of... You've taken the Yorkshire Rose out, though.
Yes,
Angus,
yeah, I noticed that.
That's the only thing.
So we wanted to do something which was truly ownable by Leeds. And actually, the Yorkshire Rose, although the people of Leeds are very proud to be from Yorkshire, the Yorkshire Rose actually features on a lot of other clubs' crests, and actually most sporting clubs who play in Yorkshire. Whereas we thought that the Leeds salute, and the fans thought that the Leeds salute was truly ownable and something that ultimately we could make famous.
So tell us, Angus, what's the reaction been like?
Well, the consultation process has been a long one. So we started several months ago. I think in total we've spoken to over 10,000 fans, and that's been international fans, domestic fans, ex-players, members of our academy, parents of people in our academy, famous citizens, and they have all really agreed with the sentiment that to put the fans at the heart of the identity is a good idea and really makes Leeds stand out. What we do accept is when you make a change like this, you're going to certainly divide fan opinion in terms of how it's executed, and so we're expecting some strong opinions on both sides, and ultimately, the badge of a team grows with the team, and is something that people get used to and learn to love as the team performs, and we want this to be the badge that the team wear in their first season in the Premier League. And I think, it's going to be that journey which will help everyone adopt it.
So Tony's going to come in here. Angus, let me just throw this one at you. If the reaction isn't the reaction you'd hoped for, is it going to be a referendum? Are you going to have another vote? Are you going to go do it all again?
No, I think we're confident that we've spoken to enough people, and that we've had enough feedback to know we're on the right path. So this is the decision. It doesn't change this season. It will change from the start of next season, and we accept it's going to take some time for people to get used to it, but ultimately they'll all get behind it.
Okay. You like it, Tony? You're not
I'm
you're
sorry.
not sure.
No, I'm not sure. Look, it's like Angus just spoke about, people are associated from the past. We all get a bit nostalgic, don't we? I love the old yellow and blue Leeds United with the LUFCs all, straight down.
Yeah.
It's a great badge with the rose on, like you said. But, hey, fans, I'm sure, will embrace it. And if you get promoted, it'll be even better, Angus.
Well, it's very bold, is what it is. I'll tell you what it is, and I understand what Angus is saying. It's very bold, because what he's saying is, this is a badge that is exclusively
for the fans,
for Leeds United fans. It's not a Yorkshire badge. So, it's not LU.
It's their own badge.
It's your badge for that. And but obviously Angus is aware he's going to get a lot of criticism from the old school about where's the Yorkshire? Where's the centenary? Why have we got the centenary? But as I say, I remember that when the Scunthorpe badge came, thinking, wow, that's I'd love that to be. And it has got that very stark, almost Soviet look about it, that it's saying, well, this is who we are.
This is who we are. Angus, we wish you well with it, and thank you for joining forces with us here on talkSPORT as it's been brought to light for the first time today, and we'll see how the fans like it, or not like it, but one way or t'other, we're going to get their reaction and stay with you on that. Thanks, Angus.
Thanks, gents. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Angus.
So Leeds United have got themselves a new crest on their shirt. Leeds fans, have a look at the Leeds United Twitter feed. Have a look at mine if you want, and tell us what you think. And give me a call, 08717 223344. We are concentrating regarding this feature on Leeds United and the new crest on their shirt. Some people having it, some people not having it. The Chief Executive, Angus Kinnear, joined us live just a few moments ago, and Leeds have launched this in conjunction with this very show on talkSPORT, and now it's down to the fans. The fans very much behind the design of it. So do those same fans like it, or are they thinking, ooh, I'm not sure, it hasn't turned out the way we thought? Tony, you're looking at the Twitter feed, you're seeing the calls that are coming in.
Not good.
It's getting a mixed reaction, to say the least, isn't it?
Yeah, I'd say there's a lot of Leeds fans who are not in agreement with Angus.
I think what Angus has done there is very much divided the Leeds fans. It's basically them and him.
Well, I mean, Dave, my talkSPORT colleague in here, he's a big Leeds United fan. He looked at it and he said, well, where's the tradition? You mentioned it to Angus Kinnear, Bob. Where's the Yorkshire Rose? Where's the LUFC? I mean, they're saying they see Leeds United across the top, and then the torso of a man, and he's pumping his heart as if this is what the club's about.
The Marching On Together, which I have to say, we had Leeds when they were in the third division. We had them down at the Orient probably half a dozen times because they were there for a while. And all you ever get from Leeds, I'm sure they do sing the thing, but all you ever get is that Leeds, Leeds, Leeds. That's a mesmeric chant when they do that. They bang and they say Leeds.
Yeah,
you know.
We did get a tweet come in saying it looks like Eddie Gray's looking at the time. if the Leeds fans will know what I mean.
Let's get to the Leeds fans. Dom, you're through to us. What do you think of it?
I think it's a disgrace, to be honest with you, Jim.
Oh, no.
No, I mean, the tradition and the history, which you all know about, Leeds United are a massive club.
Yeah.
Like you said about the badges before, I've had the smiley face badge. We've had the LUFC badge. We've had the football in the Yorkshire Rose. This is more like an NFL type of American football. You know, it's like we're going more corporate with this badge. I don't think they've consulted the 10,000. I'd like to know who the 10,000 Leeds fans that they've consulted are. Because they're definitely not the people on the terraces. You know, I've looked at my social media this morning, and I've looked at some other feedback on the internet, and I've not seen one positive comment about it. You know, we've lost the Yorkshire Rose, which is the main thing, and like a lot of people are saying, it looks like it's just an American type thing. It's not. In Yorkshire, we're traditional type people. You know, we like to hold on to the past, especially because we haven't had that much good things going on recently as well, you know, and I just think it's an absolute disgrace, and I don't know who they've consulted.
Okay, Dom, that's your view, and you're quite right in giving us it. Darren's through to us. Darren, what do you think of the new crest?
Hello, Darren.
Is Darren with us? I think he's over in Australia, but he's looking at it. Yeah, I can hear you. Darren, hi. Good afternoon.
Yeah. Very well. Look, I'm actually quite aghast by it, to be completely honest. I think it's a complete disgrace. That's hand badge. You've got what the club's about. Yes, we do the Leeds salute every time we walk past another Leeds fan, but my word, you know, what an absolute mess this has been.
I mean, it's been called the new salute badge, though, Darren. You don't get that. You're not having that.
It's not a new salute, though. It's a Leeds United salute, but it's an unofficial salute. It's not something that we really associate with our club. You know, it's the kind of thing you walk past a Leeds fan in the street, and it's great, and you put the Leeds salute to your arm. But this, again, as the previous caller mentioned, it's very Americanised. And to be completely honest, we don't need that. We know we're a traditional English club that needs something about us, you know, the smiley face, the peacock, something that's going to suggest that Leeds United are one of those traditional English clubs.
Okay. All right, Darren, thanks.
To me, when I look at it, it looks really bland.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean, Bob?
As a piece of design, it's fine. There's no problem with it as a piece. It's got the name of the club, and it's got the guy doing the Leeds salute. As I say, he does. If you don't know what the Leeds salute is, he looks like. You can actually draw a little watch on, which someone has done here, very, very facetiously, and it looks like someone checking it. However, what Angus Kinnear is saying is, no, we don't want the Yorkshire Rose on it, because it's not about Yorkshire. Other clubs have got the Yorkshire Road. We don't want the Peacock, because it's not about that. It's about this club now, and you, the fans.
We're marching
the Yorkshire
on.
Salute, we're marching on.
Right.
It's very, very radical, but I think, as both our callers have said, Leeds United is a very traditional club. Leeds is a traditional city. They're proud of their heritage.
I didn't hear you tell Angus Kinnear. You thought it was bland to
No, I look at it, Jim, and the more I've been looking at it, and obviously I'm looking at badges of years gone by, and some very important ones for the fans. Now, we have got a lot of messages coming in, Jim, and there ain't too many who's going, no, we like this.
They're not very complimentary.
It represents our club.
There's TG, a football crest should embody the history and culture of a club, but this embodies the idiocy of corporate design, approved of only by the visually illiterate, and those for whom tradition means nothing. That is a bit harsh, TG, but you're entitled to your opinion. Alan, you're through to us. What do you think of it? Please tell me you like it. Somebody's got to like it.
I do like it, mate, and I'll tell you what, I'm a proud Yorkshireman, but I think the reason we should drop the Yorkshire Rose is Leeds it's not just a Yorkshire team. We've got fans from all over the British Isles, from Ireland, Scotland, Wales, all over England.
Yes.
So it's kind of saying, we're a Leeds family, nationally, internationally. It doesn't matter. We're not just from Yorkshire. We know the club from Yorkshire, and I'm proud to be from Yorkshire. But what I'm saying is, Leeds United, the football club and the fan base, are a national and an international community. And this is saying we're all together, we're all one family. And that's what it's saying, I don't know what they're making a big song and dance about.
No, you're Alan. I'll tell you the thing. Point. The further away from Ellen Road you get, the more the badge works. Do you see what I mean? If I'm in Europe or in the Far East and I see this, I think, I see what they're doing. It's that this is the salute they do. But the more you get into Ellen Road, then that's when you get the traditionalists and people be against it.
That's one we need another 9,999. Because that's 10,000.
He promised us 10,000, didn't he, Angus?
Well, many fans not having it. I mean, are the fans right to get as worked up as some of them are getting worked up about?
Oh, man.
I mean, well, there's Jez on Twitter who's actually siding with Alan. And he's saying, look, we've got to stop living in the past. And I think Jez is saying, embrace this thing. Maybe not have the Yorkshire Rose anymore. Ray is a big Leeds fan and he's through to us. Ray, you look at it, you've seen it, do you like it?
I've certainly seen it, Jim. A couple of mixed emotions, to be honest with you. I've got two lads working out there, Leeds fans like myself, a couple of ticket holders.
Yeah.
I mean, in terms of the badge, it's a new badge, and we're in 2018 now. We're not in 1970s, I'm a bit upset that the Yorkshire Rose is still not knocking about. But, I mean, I can see where they're coming from, and the Leeds salute, it separates us from the other Yorkshire teams, like you were saying yourself. So I can see the good points, I can see some bad things. I'm just a bit disappointed there's not the Yorkshire Rose as normal, but I can see where we're moving forward as a club.
So, what you're saying then, Ray, if you had had that salute on the obviously, there's a man pumping his chest. If you had the Yorkshire Rose on that chest, would you be happy with that?
I'm happy with this. Like I say, I'm happy with the badge because we've got the Leeds salute. I mean, that separates us from the other teams in Yorkshire, like you said. You know what I mean? That makes us stand out as Leeds United. Everyone knows there's the Leeds United salute. Get your hand on your chest and pump, Leeds. So I can see where they're coming from with disappointment from Yorkshire Rose, but I'm pretty happy with it. It's just a bit cheesy, if you ask me, at the moment. I think we'll go into it. Like
good man, Ray. Well said.
You're making a good point there. This is unmistakable. If you see a sheet of paper with all the badges of the teams on it, you look at it, and there are two that you go, Liverpool. There's a lot of Liverpool and Arsenal, and there's some stand out. Well, this is going to do that. Yeah. No one is going to mistake this badge because they've all got the coat of arms and the.
No, you're right. They won't mistake it.
This is unmistakably now the badge of Leeds.
Yeah, and I'm having the line below it, Harry. I don't know if you are celebrating fans at the heart of our identity. So the club's putting the fans first, Harry.
Yeah, of course. I mean, Leeds fans have absolutely been starved 20 years of basically, we've not had a voice, I mean, the owners have come in and they've been able to do what they want to do on their terms. But the good thing is with Varazina, he's come in and he's listening to the fans, he's interacting on social media, he's listening to our views. And to be honest with you, I think that we're going forward in terms of where the club's going, and I'm happy we're going at the moment.
I like that. Well said. Radrazani, who's come in there, who I've met, and he's a good fella. He's got the club very much at his own heart. He's putting the supporters first.
Yeah, I'm interested to see what Goffey says this afternoon.
Ooh.
The Yorkshire.
Oh, no, that's
right.
Goffey will want Yorkshire Rose on it. He'll want that.
Yeah, he supports Barnsley, doesn't he?
Yeah, but
he'll be very happy with it then, yeah.
Yeah. Here's Chris, who's going to give us his view. Chris, you like it? You look at it and you think, yeah, that'll do?
No, I don't. Not at all.
Right.
Right. I sit in South Stand. I'm a season ticket holder, and I've been for quite a few years. And I can honestly say that everybody who sits around me, and I do know them all, I know all lads who sit around me, and the lasses, they're all going to say the same. We've not been asked about this badge. Nobody stopped us going in or out of them gates saying, what do you reckon to this badge? What do you think to this badge? This badge does not represent our club. We're a Yorkshire club. We're proud to be Yorkshire. We're right in the middle of Yorkshire. And I hear what everybody else is saying. Yeah, you know, we've got international supporters from Norway and wherever and on the continent. That's fair enough. But this is a Yorkshire club. We're Yorkshire. It belongs in Yorkshire, and it should stay Yorkshire.
So you think the thing that is sadly lacking is a white Yorkshire rose?
Yeah, I do, yeah. Amongst other things, I mean, if you look at some of the badges from the past, the Yorkshire Rose, the crest that we've got now, they all represent Yorkshire. And I heard somebody comment earlier that most clubs in Yorkshire has a Yorkshire Rose. Can you just point out which clubs that is?
Right,
I'm
yeah.
not right sure.
All right, Chris, you're not. Let's try and finish on a positive note. Ty, you're through. Oh, the Leeds United crest. Are you giving it the thumbs up?
Hey, Jim. Hey, listen, it's Jim. I've got a 3-year-old daughter who can do a better job than that. Embarrassing. I'm telling you, absolute embarrassment.
Somebody
Right.
did tweet and say it looks like an advert for Gaviscon.
I won't be as polite as that, to be honest with you. It needs sorting out, doesn't it? Just scrap it and start again. Come on. I think he's been on Class A this morning, that Kinnear.
Yeah, but the message on the badge, I would have thought, is the right one as far as you're concerned. Celebrating fans at the heart of our identity. You're having some of that, Ty, are you not?
Yeah, fair play to him, but he's not asked me about this new badge. I've not heard no.
All right.
So I don't know what he's talking about there. So anyway, he needs to get an early night tonight and start again in the morning, I think, doesn't he? Start again.
The new crest on the shirt of Leeds United Football Club. Some of the fans having it, some of the fans very definitely not having it. Research produced.
One fan, Jim.
Exactly. 10,000 fans responded, and it was found that a majority didn't like the current badge, so that is why they are changing it. And now we have this fist-pumping motion on the crest of the shirt. Leeds United celebrating the fans at the heart of our identity, and they've worked with numerous fans group in the construction of the new badge. Some people are having it, some of the fans having it, some of them not having it, but that's what you get, and I suppose that's what Leeds United expected. That was a Jim White EFL feature in association with Wix.